Guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. In the beginning, I'm just going to keep things nice and simple, use a tried and tested method, and discuss my favorite game of 2012, which of course, as you can see on the TV behind me, is Borderlands 2 on the PS3. Me and one of the guys decided to co-op this game, which is, in my opinion, the best way to play the story mode, because you don't have to take too much time to play the tedious side missions. One of your characters can go one way, one of the other characters can go the other way, and that way you can get things done a lot quicker, especially when you have to turn them all in. And driving in this game, although it is improved on the first game, it still is a pain, so definitely recommend playing co-op online or co-op split screen. Speaking of split screen, the split screen is a lot better in this game than it was in the first one. I found that you can see a lot more of the menu in this game than you could in the first one, because visual of the menu was definitely very bad in the first game. I couldn't see a thing when I was playing split screen, but I didn't really play much split screen on the first one, so I couldn't get used to it. Anyway, enough about split screen. And the best thing about this game compared to the first one is the story mode. There's a lot more humor in the game, and I find that the story keeps you in instead of just makes you want to get through the game faster so you can start to get the better loot. In my opinion, it is definitely an improvement on the first game. A lot of people don't agree with me because they think that the Siren in the first game is an important character and some of the brands of the guns in the first game are a necessity to the game. But because my main character is Accident Commander anyway, and Roland was my first character in Borderlands 1, I found that my playstyle Borderlands 2 is still definitely better. I find that using Accident, just go in, level 50, get 2 turrets out, let it kill everything, go in and loot the dead bodies, see if you find anything good. If not, just repeat, see if you can get any good stuff. Of course, that is a problem with the game, the fact that the loot doesn't drop very much, and the developers know this. They still haven't fixed it. The loot drops are a big problem in this game, mainly because there isn't that many bosses to farm, and because there's not that many bosses, you kind of get sick of playing it for 24 hours just to find one thing. And another thing is the fact that there's so little types of drops, so little types of shields, class mods, relics in particular, and guns. Once you find the good shield, once you find practically the good gun, you're sorted, and that's all you need. And everyone seems to have the same stuff anyway, especially since a lot of people do cheating. And the thing about cheating in this game is they get it straight away. You have to work your arse off to get the stuff, and it kind of makes it unfair. But still, I remember putting a lot of hours in when I was on holiday. I had a week off from work, went down home to where all my other games are, so I had my collection around me and I was just playing a few video games. Managed to get into Borderlands 2 big time. Stuck on Twitch TV next to me on the laptop, was watching some live streams, had a few beers, and decided to farm boss after boss after boss until I picked up some good stuff. And that is where I got the best weapons that I have in the game. Also kind of where I lost interest in playing the game because I overplayed it. I burnt myself out, but definitely going to get back into it now that the DLC is coming out. Can't wait for the level cap to increase. And also, developers are really helping with the shift codes, because you get some golden keys, you open the golden chest, and you might get some good stuff. The only problem with the golden chest, of course, is so far nothing good has come out of it. But once the level cap increases, so will the gun level, and you might get some really rare legendary stuff. So fingers crossed. In fact, right now there are shift codes online on the Gearbox website. You can get 5 keys in one link. So I'll put that down in the section below, and hopefully you can click on that, get 5 keys, and get some good loot in the golden chest. So that is my game of 2012, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment if you have any ideas on how I can improve, or if any ideas on what I can do in the future. See you soon.